Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Cicalix and today I'm bringing you the horoscope for September 2017. When we start the month of September, we have Mercury retrograde, still retrograde until September 5th in Leo. What this represents for all of us? Well, we have to be very careful at the time of signing a contract. Very careful, read everything in the contract, ask what we don't understand, and even read the small letters. If we don't do that, we can have headaches for months and for years, depending on what we are negotiating. It's not a good idea to buy a car. It's not a good idea to buy a house. It's not a good idea to start a new job or to negotiate or talk about a new position that we're trying to get. Also, it's not a good idea to start a corporation, a company, an association. Why? Because Mercury is going backwards and not everything is very clear. The communications are affected. The transportation are affected. You're going to see during this period that you have on the road, you have going to see more accidents. You can have problems with your car. You can have problems with your phone. You can have problems in your emails, to get emails. And if you get the email, maybe you read the email, it's not what you think it is. It means something different. And even with phone calls, with technology in general and with logistics. If you have a company, you order some merchandise about 2 weeks ago, well, what you receive is not what you expect. No, it's not going to be the size or the colors or the quantity that you expect. However, we're going to have to deal with this Mercury retrograde until September 5th. So let's see how all of the movements of the planets are affecting you. Let's see for you, Pisces. First of all, the Mercury retrograde is going to be in your 6th house. That means you're going to have some problems in the health area, in the routine, your daily routine, or maybe with the romance that you're having at this time. If it's with the romance you're having with your girlfriend, your boyfriend, not your partner, not your husband or wife, girlfriend or boyfriend, something that is not really compromised. If you just starting to talk to someone, first of all, in these last 3 weeks, be very careful, because the person that you are talking to, probably at the end of the Mercury retrograde, you're not going to like it anymore, or you're not going to like what she said in that time, because now everything changed, or maybe you misunderstood what this person was saying during the time that Mercury was retrograde, and you decide to go away, you decide to leave this girlfriend or boyfriend. If you're having a long relationship of a boyfriend or girlfriend, you have to be very careful with discussions or fights, because during this period, you're not going to understand very clear what you're trying to say to each other. It's going to be kind of difficult to talk or to establish a good conversation. But don't worry, because after September 5th, everything is going to be clear and you're going to be able to talk like always. Also, in the health area, probably you went to the doctor or you're waiting for some results. You did, for example, an MRI. You did, for example, some X-rays, and these results are not coming. These results are delayed for different reasons, because the system went down, the machine broke, or maybe when you did the study, they did it wrong. So expect some delays in the health area. And about the daily routine, probably in your job, or you are getting new training, but you probably don't understand what they are trying to tell you, what they're explaining you. These new skills that you're getting are difficult, are confused, but hopefully after September 5th, everything is going to be in a good way and more clear for you. But it might be some training delayed also at work, or also if you're expecting to travel, to have some trips, because your job requires this, probably you're going to have delays. So be prepared for that, and remember that this is going to be until September 5th. Then we're going to have a full moon. The full moon is happening September 6th, and it's happening in your 1st house, Pisces. So what is going on with this full moon for you? In your 1st house, this means something you are ending, something you're going to stop doing it, something that you don't like it anymore. You decide that this is the last time you're going to deal with this and end it. Any topic in your life, or any topic that represents you, something that you don't like to talk about anymore, something that you don't want to show to the people anymore. It's going to be a big change here, because it's in your 1st house. Then we're gonna have the Mars is gonna be moving to Virgo on September 5th, and it's gonna be there until October 22nd. What this means for you? Well, this is your house number 7. This is the house of your association. This is the house of your wife, of your husband, the relation you have with them. Probably you're gonna have more passion. Your husband or your wife is gonna be delighted with you, because Mars going in there is gonna give you passion, energy, pleasure. And why did I say pleasure? Because also we're gonna have Venus in there, and Venus is moving into Virgo in your 7th house during September, in September 20. So you're going to have Mars, passion, and you're going to have Venus. And Venus is going to bring you love. It's going to bring you pleasure and also some money. Probably you and your husband are going to start something that is going to bring more money into the house. Also, we have a new moon. The new moon is in September 20. You're going to start something new with your husband. Like I said, maybe you decide to start something new, and that is going to bring you money. Maybe you decide to have a new way, something new in your house, or start to go to a new place every weekend, something new. If you are not married, probably you're going to meet the person that you're going to get married with. And let me tell you, if this is the case, it's a very good person. You're going to like everything of this person. You're going to like the passion of Mars. You're going to like a lovely relation and the beautiful person this person is, because you're going to have Venus in there. And also, if you're getting married during this season, during this September, especially after September 20, well, it's going to be a very, very good marriage. A good marriage with money, because you have Venus there. You're going to have a beautiful wife or husband, and you're going to have the passion of Mars. So your marriage is going to look good. You're going to have a good future, very good vibes for you. So expect some love, expect some money in that house. And well, that's for this horoscope for September. I hope this helped you to make some decisions. I hope this enlightened you, and I see you in my next video. Bye bye.